G.S.I, ghost sign investigators, they go all across the nation, find them ghosts, no hesitation. G.S.I, day or night, they will find a poltergeist, you're in for a fright. Day or night, they will find a poltergeist. They are G.S.I, ghost sign investigators. They are G.S.I, ghost sign investigators. They go all across the nation, find them ghosts, no hesitation. If you need some information, got a spooky situation, G.S.I.
The Kelmarsh Tunnel is situated in Northamptonshire and opened up as a railway connection between Market Harborough and Northampton. Originally, the tunnel began as a single track line in 1859, but later on a second line was added. The tunnel is almost 500 metres long and due to their narrow structure were referred to as the rat holes by train drivers. The railway workers were a group of men who would enter the tunnel as trains were approaching to check that the tunnel was free for members of the public and that it was safe for the trains to pass through. To aid them in this task, the tunnel had small frames cut into the brickwork at 30-metre intervals so the worker in the tunnel could slip into this void and allow the train to pass by, but as the frames were only a few feet deep, the trains would literally pass the hiding worker only 18 inches away from their bodies. Needless to say, unfortunate accidents were commonplace and numerous workers were killed performing this job. Despite no longer being used by trains, the tunnel still stands strong and is open to the public and used by walking groups and cyclists alike. Over the years, Tunnel 1 has amassed some interesting reports of ghostly sightings and paranormal activity. Locals of Kelmarsh Tunnel tell tales of hearing the grumbling of trains passing through in the dead of night, and sightings of the railway workers walking out through the tunnel into the forest, then disappearing, have been reported on numerous occasions. What will the G.S.I team discover after they enter Kelmarsh Tunnel's foreboding darkness? But before the investigation started, Ralph had one surprise that the team was not expecting. He had found tunnel number 2 hidden from view for over 40 years, and as far as we know as of yet, still uninvestigated to date.
We've come to this tunnel now, none of the team know about this. This is a tunnel that's been closed up since the early 80s and it's not open to the public. So on the way here, I turned around and said, I've got a surprise, and here we are. Now I've had a quick walk through and it is very eerie. So we are hoping for a lot of activity in here. Not a lot more we can say, it is very new. No one's investigated it as far as we are aware. They've investigated the other tunnel, but this second tunnel they haven't.
Tunnel number 2. I love Ralph to bits. He usually springs this sort of stuff on us from time to time. We've investigated Kelmarsh Tunnel twice or 3 times in the past. Didn't even know 15 metres away there was a hidden tunnel. Like Ralph says, from the 1980s, locked off to the public, we've managed to gain access. I love him to bits. Let's have a look what we can get inside.
As always, the team started their investigation with a small series of baseline tests, the results of which are up on your screen now.
Okay then, we're in the tunnel. Is there any spirits here with us that wish to come and communicate? Can you come forward and affect our devices?
What was that?
Explain what you heard.
Coming from behind Chelsea.
If that's someone here, can you come forward? There's a device in the middle of the floor. If you come near it, it'll set it off.
If any of the railway workers are here, can you come forward, please?
Anyone hear that whistle then? That was a whistle right next to me.
Thank you very much. We do appreciate you coming forward and making them noises for us. Could you come a bit closer? Use the energy of the group and then do another whistle for us, or at least that was the other tunnel. For the purpose of the camera, that kid's in the other tunnel, guys.
Which means that voice that we heard maybe from the other tunnel as well.
Yeah, but they're screaming, and it's not overly loud.
No, but there's people in that tunnel.
It wasn't that. This was.
It wasn't that, Charles.
Yeah, that is.
See, there's people messing about in the other tunnel. So if the camera's picking that up, guys. Could you whistle again for us, please? Could you copy what I do? I can't whistle. Don't make it too difficult to start with, Charles. Just a whistle. Could you copy what Chelsea does, please? Just do a straight whistle, Chelsea. Deeper in?
I was about to say, I'm not normally one for saying this, but I think we need to go further in.
With a lively start to the investigation, the team moved deeper into Tunnel 2.
If there's any of the railway workers here with us. Was that my voice too loud?
Yeah.
Was that okay? Yeah. If there's any of the railway workers here at the moment, could you come forward, please? Could you make a noise? Keep asking out, Rob.
So if there's any spirits here with us at all, can you come forward? We've got a REM pod down which makes a noise when you come close to it. And also James is holding the device. It's got a green light on it at the moment. If you come close, it'll make the lights go up to red.
The team switched to the necrophonic spirit box in the hope of contacting some of the railway spirits.
Is there any spirits here? If there's any spirits here, can you come forward and say hello? Are you linked to this tunnel?
Needs to be turned up a bit more, I can't do it.
You're deaf though.
I am deaf.
Right, here we go. Okay then, can you say hello? Is there any spirits here with us?
Is there any of the railway workers here?
Railway, I said that.
It's probably a yes there, mate. Did you work for the railway? Did you inspect these tunnels to make sure it was safe for the trains to pass through?
Did you work in the war? Was you part of the fuel distribution?
About 15 different answers then.
It was a lot. Did you work in the army? Was you in the army?
I think that was a nope.
Leave me alone.
Why do you want to be left alone? Did you help build this tunnel? Are you defending this tunnel?
Yes. Defended it.
Do you know me then?
I need help.
Who needs help? What's your name?
saying the name of the person that needs help?
No.
Why not? If they need help, we can help. How many spirits are here in this tunnel with us? 4, 8, 5, see now, 5. 5. 3. There's 4. Right, you can stop now. How many spirits, without all of you talking at once, how many spirits are here in this tunnel with us?
Tell me that speaker just dropped down then.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
That's alright.
that's alright then, because I just felt something tug on my hand.
Yes. How many spirits are in this tunnel with us?
Can you whistle to us?
Oh yeah, Dave. So there's 8.
Still at the same temp.
Did you hear that? You said, can you whistle to? So did you hear that?
Can you whistle again? 1 second, can you whistle again?
You whistled.
Through the speaker, but it whistled.
You whistled.
Through the speaker.
Can you whistle through the speaker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Excellent shit. Can you build enough energy up to come forward? Can you build enough energy up to come forward and affect one of our meters, make the lights go up? No. Can you throw a stone towards us?
No.
Can you tell us if there's a train coming?
No trains.
No trains.
Do you know that there's no more trains coming through this tunnel now?
I think that said stop. So maybe meant to say stopped.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The trains have stopped now.
If there's no trains, I hope coming afterwards. No trains coming.
Okay. You hear that moan?
No, I was seriously keep looking down there.
I just did a moan from down. Did one of you just moan from the top end of the tunnel? Was one of you trying to communicate with us? Will one of you show yourselves to us tonight? Please? Yes? Let's hope so. Shall we move further up the tunnel?
The spirits of the railway workers seemed intent in making their voices heard, so the team moved up into the central part of the tunnel, but stopped abruptly when they heard something quite remarkable approaching.
It sounds like a shouting train.
Oh, it's coming down the tracks.
Yeah, I know we're in a train tunnel, but it sounds like where I used to live, my mum and dad used to have the old goods yards behind it, and it was constantly shunting trains, and that's what it sounds like. Your pickup line up in there, Jay.
But now it's thrown again.
Do you hear that rumbling? That sounds like a warp vibrator. Can you make that vibration again, please? If there's a train due, and 2 footsteps down there. See down the line there.
Anyone's hear that?
If one of the spirits wants to come forward and move that equipment for us, please, we'd like to see the flashing lights. Could you come forward and do that now, please? I'm hearing footsteps.
Isn't that someone trying to come forward? Can they come forward, please? careful. Can you come forward, please? Don't be afraid. Yeah, so basically what it is obviously it's got the green power light on at the moment, but the lights will actually light up if it detects vibration near it. So it's based on movement as well, and it will make a bit of a noise as well. So
do you want to give us a demonstration while you're over there, Rob?
yeah, let me just get this one set up. It has to be, I'm not sure how good it will be on this floor with it being stones and that, but you know what? Spray happens to land on it, then great.
I just had some light go through the camera from right to left, like right above you two.
The torches are off.
Torches are off. This was when the torches went off. It just went straight across the top of the screen.
And then if there are any spirits here with us, can you come and affect some of our equipment? If you go over to where that bright green light is, you can make the lights change on it, and then next to it there's another device that will make a noise when you go near it, and a red light will come on. Can you use our energies and the energies of our equipment and go over and affect those things? Like that you hear? We're not your enemies, we are on your side. Can you come forward and inspect this part of the tunnel we've stopped to, because we think we've seen something that doesn't seem right? Please come forward, don't be afraid of us. There's a sign of good faith, why don't you throw a stone towards us? We'll stay still.
Anyone else hear that?
I've been hearing that 4 or 5 times, mate. Like you said, it sounds like somebody taking the odd step towards you. Again, are you defending this area?
What's making you ask that particular question?
It's got links with the wall. So if there's a main straight getting fuel to different areas to keep the infrastructure of vehicles and that for the war going ahead, then
So you think this would have been a target to cut supply lines?
this would be a supply, and that's what they're saying in that area was near the station. Lovely pop.
Trying to do the ghost box, but give it a little go.
Oh, let's give it a blast with the ghost box. Are there any spirits here? Can you communicate through this, please? If there are any spirits here, can you communicate through this device, please? Say hello.
Just thinking, because we're underground and in a tunnel,
I'm just going to say we might scrap this side. I'm not getting any signal.
we're not going to get a signal from it 'cause it's radio
It
waves.
works off radio. So.
No. I am recording, by the way.
It's like a mini tune nearly. You know, like when you do like that whistle when you're strolling around.
Yeah.
That's what I picked up. If someone's there, can you whistle again?
With the signal required to operate the clean sweep non-existent, the team headed up towards the exit of Tunnel 2. Once outside, the team headed around a small patch of forest and entered into Tunnel Number 1. John and Ralph had both detected that the energy which started so strong at the beginning of the investigation was beginning to flatline, so they decided to try a different form of communication in the hope of bringing the spirits quite literally back to the table.
You can ask the questions?
Yeah, so we're just doing yes and no's then, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, if there are any spirits here, can you move the glass away from me for yes answers? So move it away from me for yes. We keep it nice and easy. We're just going to do yes and no answers. Okay, let's make it easier then. If you want to build your energy up, just move the glass wherever you want to move it to. Just get used to the glass. Just use our energies, build the energy up and just move the glass.
You hear that?
Yeah. Use our energies and build it up, move the glass anywhere you wish to move it. Please move the glass. Don't be afraid, come forward and use our energies and move the glass. Any spirits here that want to come forward, use our energies.
Yeah.
Use our energies and move the glass. I'm not feeling any form of anything at all, to be honest. So it just goes to show anyway from the camcorder point of view that when you do see us do these things, they're not instantaneous and they're not guaranteed. So.
It appears that for some unknown reason the spirits of Kelmarsh Tunnel no longer wanted to be heard, but the team decided to give it one final push in the hope that the spirits would begin to communicate once again.
Is there anyone here with us again? Come forward and show yourself. Who's right here? Who's right here? What year did you pass? Why do you want to stay? Yeah. Are we in any sort of danger there?
John? I'm always in danger. Let me in. Can you see how many people are in our group? many people are in our team?
Are you from this country?
Sure.
I thought it went, sure.
Was you here to build the tunnel? Did you use the tunnel? Was you here before the tunnel? Are you to do one of the settlements that are here?
Sounds like babble this time.
Yeah, there's nothing, not picking anything of significance. Who's in this tunnel? Is there any...
Me.
So, what is your name? Who is me?
Okay, then yeah.
This is like that or something. I think we're going to move a bit further on.
Go.
You don't want us in this tunnel, do you?
Who's the yes?
So what can you do to ensure that we leave this tunnel? Okay then. Levers. That's the general thing that we're getting into tonight here. That you don't want to be
Incoherent, that mate. Babble.
The Kelmarsh Tunnels have definitely been an investigation of two halves, beginning so strongly only to just completely die flat in the blink of an eye. Let's hear from a couple of the team about this frustrating and baffling turn of events.
The night's gone alright. We had a bit of a disruption halfway through and it seemed to quieten down after that. But the first half went really well. We got some interesting things come through on the voice box. And it'll be interesting to see what we've got coming back to the recordings afterwards.
Yeah, it was an interesting night. When we first went through the other tunnel, the one that I surprised everyone with today, myself and John went through and checked it out, and what we got then, the sense of eeriness and footsteps following us, and we thought we heard Kid's voice. It was completely different to actually when we started the investigation. We've got interesting stuff come through, so I think this is one of those places that's got a lot more to offer. So I think we'll be doing a revisit, but for now it was a short, interesting investigation.
With the investigation not being as eventful as the team hoped, they decided to honour the wishes of the railway workers and leave them to their rest. But with the feeling that Kelmarsh has so much more to show the team, they will return to try their luck with the spirits of the railway workers again. Thanks for joining us tonight, and remember, for the G.S.I team, fear is not an option. Good night.
G.S.I, G.S.I investigators, they are G.S.I, G.S.I investigators. They go all across the nation, find them ghosts, no hesitation. If you need some information, got a spooky situation, G.S.I.